It doesn't matter where you've been in the world, there's nothing quite like Sri Lanka. It's a spicy mix of colour, jungle, beaches and smells that'll capture your heart unlike any other place. Thanks to its location off the southern tip of India, it's been an important stopping point for traders for hundreds of years. It's also been a crossroads for cultures, religions and empires. The Dutch, the Portuguese and the British have all left their mark in architecture, religion and of course, cricket. You'll be hard pushed to find a country of Sri Lanka's size that has a bigger heart for the game.
You know, we play our cricket in a very unique way. Very hospitable people and country, beautiful country. And at the same time, now I think it's even more important to see, where we're heading as a country. And it's great to see people from all over Sri Lanka playing together.
It's a game that unifies and crosses every boundary. Old and young, rich and poor, Tamil and Buddhist. Little wonder it's a national obsession. Sri Lanka's fine independent schools produce some of the game's best cricketers. But some of the island's most talented players also rise from the humblest of backgrounds.
If you take the Sri Lankan team, there are at least 7 cricketers from the outstations. It has dramatically changed because the rural kids are coming through, seeing what cricket is all about, because in Sri Lanka they breathe, sleep, eat, everything to do with cricket.
Here it's the dream of almost every schoolboy to be a professional cricketer. For some, it's the very pinnacle of achievement. For others, a way out of poverty. First held in 2011, the Murali Cup is the first ever community-focused international schools tournament. Specially invited schools from throughout Sri Lanka, including unprivileged schools from the north and east, compete against a pool of schools from the UK, Australia, New Zealand, South Africa and Malaysia.
The team that I've sponsored are from very humble backgrounds, but the other few schools that probably will make this tournament the next few years, for them just to come towards down south, past Colombo would be their first trip, so for them that trip alone would be a huge thing in their lives.
It's a place for learning, healthy competition and building friendships.
And there's a real awakening to how seriously they take their cricket in Sri Lanka. We were shocked at their drills, their intensity, their discipline, and just the way they played the game. It's nothing like what you find in England.
It's been highly successful. We've loved every minute of it, and we'll certainly be looking at coming back in a couple of years' time.
Away from the competition, players are privy to hands-on masterclasses with leading Sri Lanka cricket coaching staff and interactive Q&A sessions with special guest speakers. And there's the opportunity for the boys to get involved on non-playing days with a cause very close to Murali's heart. The Foundation of Goodness was established following the tsunami to bring about rural development. Prior to arrival, schools are encouraged to generate funds for the Foundation's progressive community empowerment project in the north of the island, which aims to replicate the successful model at Senegama.
As a Sri Lankan, I'm proud to be people to be happier and just close to each other rather than just distance in the period we had last year, 30 years. So I think connecting north and south is the most important thing.
Hands-on involvement during the tournament provides a unique insight into Sri Lankan village life. And Senegama village, where some of the cricket takes place, has been specially designed with community aid and volunteer activity in mind. It was with the help of the MCC and Surrey County Cricket Club that the Foundation built their venues. But schools as well as men's cricket clubs that tour with Red Dot also get the chance to play at the pick of Sri Lanka's test grounds and first-class venues, ranging from historic and charming outgrounds to state-of-the-art international stadiums. Red Dot cater to families and travelling cricket supporters too, with individually tailored itineraries built for you around the cricket. Travelling fans benefit from our close relationships with hotels, the local knowledge of our guides, and our access to the very best match tickets. Away from the cricket, there's a beautiful tropical island steeped in history, from the stunning southern beaches and the heritage of the cultural triangle to the spectacular tea plantations in the hill country. Visit one of the island's game parks, try a variety of water sports and play golf on some of Asia's finest courses. The island and cricket is thriving. We invite you to come and be part of it.